Okay. Trey 600, 3600.
Yeah. Trey 600, 3600. Trey 600, 3600.
Hey man, say man, it's your boy Trey 600 Quitting TV. We back again with another one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Shout out to the notification family. Salute to all my new subscribers and all my day ones. I do this for y'all. Let's get it.
Today's story is coming all the way from Houston, Texas. We got KILLA speaking on Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Super Bowl, and we're gonna break this whole situation down. Now, if you've been sleeping under a rock, Kendrick Lamar, he is a Los Angeles Compton artist. He's been going crazy for years. One of them upper echelon artists. He always put a little more into his craft. Like Jay-Z, he always put like the little hints and little things that people see that put him over on top of the game. And he's been going back and forth with Drake. It's not a back and forth anymore. He won the battle with Drake. And everyone was wondering, was he going to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl? That's what everyone wanted to know. And he did it. He did it word for word. He just didn't use the main, word, because I guess it's suing. But it was a real dope performance, man. He had Samuel L. Jackson there. He had Serena Williams, Crit walking on stage. And there was a lot of subliminals. There was a lot of subtle things that he was speaking on as far as the country, as far as black people, as far as the culture. It was just a lot. And a lot of people, a lot of folks said that it wasn't good. A lot of people saying this was the worst performance. But I really believe it's just like, if you didn't understand this wasn't for you to understand. Or like KYLEON is saying, man, a lot of folks got ADHD in this short media, short-term media time in our life where people they can't hold any attention. They don't know how to break things down. And he can say it better than me, but we're going to get to the content and we're going to be right.
Fan of hip-hop, I got to talk about this Super Bowl shit, right? Why I'm a fan of hip-hop, and the reason what made me even more of a fan of hip-hop and showed me that hip-hop is alive and thriving, is the correct choice of Kendrick being a performer. I'm going to give you a breakdown from a rapper standpoint, because, again, I'm a fan of hip-hop as well as one of its, I'm one of his co-workers, may I add. First, let's break down the symbolism and break down what I seen right off the bat. Y'all thinking that it was just by Bloods and Crips. See, if you was listening to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, blue and red is the blue and red states. That's the Republicans and the Democrats. And you had Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam. You picked the right nigga. You picked the wrong. Right idea. Revolution's gonna be televised. Right time, wrong guy. Trump. He was standing in the middle of the shit of the flag being divided between Republicans and Democrats. And the whole field was a video game controller. Meaning he playing the game at the game. Like, we damn near living in a simulation. Like, if you're a nigga that understand deep thought and you're a deep thinker, we living in times where everybody got ADD. Motherfuckers can't really process all of the genius behind what he was doing. We living in the most divided times, and the people that was in the division he was speaking, we in a divided time. Nobody, not a Lil Wayne, no other nigga. This is literally the greatest performance since Michael Jackson. It's like literally, and Michael Jackson was one of the first halftime performers in Super Bowl history. When Dallas played the Bills and they got their ass spanked the same type of way. This was also the first time that a president, this is like actually the first time a sitting president actually came. And that ain't really never heard of. You know what I'm saying? Simply because that's the quickest way for a terrorist attack. Like, he was there. And he was going, and you know, Patrick Mahomes' wife, she a Trump fan. You know what I'm saying? The nigga knew all of the ways to be genius. With the chain, talking about some scene. I don't think a lot of y'all understand the genius in that nigga. It's bigger than just the Super Bowl, bro. The nigga brought consciousness back to hip hop, which was once a very conscious art form. He brought art back to hip hop. He brought processing, the thought process of hip hop back. Critical thinking is back. Substance is back. It was complete substance. And if you lack substance, you're not going to even be able to even understand what that nigga was doing. Like, he's literally beyond the thought process of a Tupac. He really beyond, he's really Cube and Tupac. The nigga Hov knew what he was doing when he picked that nigga. It was beautifully, that nigga taught a masterclass last night. And every time that man touches stage, it is no performer. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Like, no other rapper would have pulled that off. Not with that type of thought process. You know what I mean? No other rapper would have did that. In less than 15 minutes, a nigga put on a show. He had Serena out there crip walking in blue. You can take that so many different ways you want to, because that was dude, bitch, and all that. And she crip walking on the song. And nigga in his feelings about that woman. It was so many. I don't even think y'all understood the nigga sitting on the street light. I don't think y'all did that. Me and one of my closest friends really was talking about that shit. That's Symbolism. That was the little boy from Alabama that was running from the crowd of white boys, and he climbed up a street pole and sat up there till he got help. Like, y'all don't get that. Like, being a performer, the nigga whole album is a performance album. It ain't designed, it's a performance album with critical thinking in it. You know, it's so many symbols in there that you niggas ain't even catch because y'all not critical thinkers. Y'all don't like to think. We in the ADD era where niggas just want to hear shit that makes absolute no sense, and they want to just hear the music, because music, bro, at its highest form, I'ma dig a little bit deeper than it being a conceptual album. When you seeing A minor, when you seeing all this shit, everything, the entendres and everything, y'all hear the beat simply because of 808. When you hear 808 in anything, and why they want 808s in so much music, it is the lowest frequency. It's the demonic frequency. It's the lowest frequency. When you in the high G's and the high chords, that's when the music vibrates. If you go listen to Outkast, when you hear Andre 3000, when every boy and girl want nothing to man, the song vibrate, that whole song is a frequency song. It's at the highest frequency. That nigga whole album is did in the highest frequency. The lowest vibration is the 808. And it's a possessive vibration. Y'all don't understand the way that nigga vibrated through the whole motherfucking thing at the highest form. Like, the whole performance was at the highest key, where you vibrate, where you damn near closer to God, bro. Y'all don't even get that. Y'all worried about what shit sound like because you too possessed. Musically, music is a seance, bro. What a lot of y'all don't know. The lowest vibrations is where the demons come in. The highest vibration is where God come in. Y'all don't even get that. Music ain't nothing but a spell being cast. And it gets you hypnotized into liking so much shit. Bro, the man ain't did nothing but expose to y'all the fake shit. And he brought consciousness back to music. Hip-hop started off conscious. Cube and them told you looking at a modern day Ice Cube, where he became a rebel against that shit when he started the lynch mob. He was consciously attacking hip hop from when Jerry Hill and them brought gangster rap in, when the CIA came in and implemented that shit in hip hop, to where they wanted to target the youth on the bad side. When 5%ers like Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Kool Mo D, KRS-One, these niggas was 5%ers. When they had the Knights of the Garden, with Garden Earth, I can go so far on how hip hop is so thought provoking, and when it started off being thought provoking, to where they had to change that because kids was getting it was too many messages in the rap that was awakening the youth. If you go look back in the days, the youth in the 90s, which I was a part of that, he waking you up. The diss was way more thought out than it just being a diss. He's showing y'all that niggas is clowns and they puppets. And now the puppet, the nations of the gods of earth. I ain't want to really break that down to a lot of motherfuckers that don't know the nations of gods and earth. Like, that's when brothers was really thinking. That's when we was implementing that shit into hip hop to awaken the youth. Back in the days, we was so in tune with our blackness, and hip hop was really bringing that shit together. Them people had to come in and divide and conquer and turn it into some way more far in depth, that they had to take away the science of this shit, the mathematics. They had to take all that shit away because we was too enlightened. Poison Clan, Dead Prayers, Public Enemy. I can keep going on and on. That little young nigga, Kendrick, is all of that in one. Y'all don't even want to understand the art. This nigga just painted a whole picture at Super Bowl in the white folks' face. And what Jay-Z did was give that nigga the sword and the light. Y'all think Jay-Z with that Illuminati shit? That nigga is a student and a child of the nations of gods and earth. Them niggas, Jay-Z is that. Jay-Z is come from 5%ers. Them niggas come from that shit. So when you showing a nigga that's God body and he embellishing that shit, and you put him on the grand scale, that nigga know he gonna go mock them people in their face. And that's what that nigga did. That nigga showed you, when he told you about the Republicans and the Democrats, that nigga showed you that. That nigga showed you the grand divine. Why you think it's a lot of niggas that didn't even go listen to motherfucking Jay-Z and Jay Electronica album? Them niggas was teaching, my nigga. The whole...
Now, as you heard, man, he broke it down. He also had a lot more to say, so you can go to KYLEON's Instagram. This live was an iconic live. Man, he broke it down, even how the vibrations of different records, you know, they can have you more in tune to the record. He was also saying how some records, they do, they mesmerize people, and they possess people to they do different things. And he also was saying that music in itself is like a chant. It's like a spell that you're casting. And man, it was really deep, man. I salute KILLA. This is one of the best breakdowns I think I've heard of the Kendrick Lamar halftime performance. Salute, my guy. He knows his stuff. KILLA is a student of hip hop, you know, and definitely he's one of the innovators of the hip hop, especially in the Houston, Texas, you know, culture. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man. What did you think about the Kendrick Lamar performance? Was it good? Was it bad? Did you want more? Did you understand? You understand me? Y'all let me know. It's your boy Trey 600 Quitting TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Might as well.
Gee, you know what it is, your boy ESGSUC. And when you want something that look fresh, make your help be number one though, call my dog Trey 600. That's what the business is. Get your shit filmed the right way.
Yes, sir.
Trey 600, hey, this the drop right here. If you ain't with it, you getting dropped, baby. Get with it before you get left behind, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
What's going down, baby? It's Black Smooth the Barber. Behind every legend, it's a great barber. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
Mr. Mike Don't Trust in the building. I ain't got no legend with me right now, except Black Smooth the Barber, but we rocking with Trey 600. And if you
Trey
not
600, Trey 600, yeah.
yo, what's that? It's your big guy, Gorilla Soul. Trey 600. Stay tuned. Let's go.
Come on now, buddy. Let's play fair. Hey, at Trey 600, Quitting TV, I appreciate it, hood.